Years back, when I first began my law of attraction journey, I thought the secret to manifesting my desires was all about reaching higher vibrations and feeling good all the time and taking inspired action, and bang, my manifestation has to show up. However, in time, I realized what true manifestation really is. And in this video, I will share with you 3 aha moments that changed undeniably the way I manifest. Hi, I'm Andrea. Welcome to my video. Today I will talk about 3 powerful revelations that completely transformed my understanding of how to manifest. I will talk about observing your real emotions, accepting where you are, about deliberate creation, inspired action, and much more. But first, don't forget to like and share my video, and if you are new, make sure to subscribe to my channel. When I started learning about the law of attraction about 10 years ago, I misunderstood a bunch of things and it felt like a lot of pieces were missing. I was thinking that manifestation is some kind of miracle showing up when I'm able to reach higher vibrations, and I was forcing myself to feel good, and I was playing the fake it until you make it game, and I was using affirmations, and it got really frustrating because I couldn't understand how this whole thing works. I was trying to focus on being positive, ignoring the negative, and even committed to not taking action from a negative place. But the tension was there, and I said I must be doing something wrong because this is not working for me. So I decided to learn how to make this work for me. I did a bunch of courses and read books, and now I want to share this with you. You've got to work on it, but at the end, it's all worth it. The first aha moment was manifestation isn't pretending. I thought manifestation meant pretending to feel good all the time, forcing myself into high vibration, but it felt frustrating and I didn't know why. There is this law of attraction mantra, fake it until you make it. And while that concept has value, it can also be misleading if it's misunderstood. Imagine you want to manifest financial abundance, but right now you're feeling the lack of money. Jumping straight to affirming I am rich might feel completely false to you, and it's normal. Your mind rejects what it perceives as a lie, and that's a good signal. It's not about forcing yourself to believe something that feels out of reach. It's about bridging the gap. Start with softer affirmation that your mind can accept. Instead of I am rich, try something like I'm open to receiving more abundance, or I'm finding new opportunities for financial growth. And as you start to believe these softer affirmations, you'll feel your emotional state shift. Little by little, you'll be able to affirm bigger things. And soon enough, you'll find yourself resonating with thoughts like, I am financially abundant, because you've aligned yourself with that reality. So why does this work? It's simple. Your emotions are the indicators of your current vibrational state, and if your emotions feel too far from what you're trying to affirm, your mind won't believe it. That's where softening comes in. It's about meeting yourself where you are and gradually shifting your beliefs and emotions until you naturally align with the bigger, more powerful affirmations. Manifesting is about shifting your thoughts and emotions one step at a time. Each small shift creates momentum, and that's what brings you closer to your desires. You're not faking it. You're allowing yourself to grow into the version of yourself who naturally aligns with what you want. So start softening your affirmations and watch how easily you begin to move in the direction of your desires. It's not about forcing belief. It's about gently guiding yourself to resonate with it. The idea that you need to feel worthy or abundant before attracting change can feel like an impossible standard, especially when you're in anger or frustration. Abraham Hicks' idea of gradually moving up the emotional scale is a great way to look at it. Instead of aiming for a complete shift of your feelings, focusing on small, more manageable improvements can be so much more reachable. Feeling just a little bit better, like moving from anger to frustration or from revenge to anger, can lead to action that aligns with those better feelings. So it's not always about jumping straight to feeling wealthy or worthy. It can be about finding incremental shifts that lead you toward a better place. This perspective not only makes the journey feel more achievable, but also emphasizes that every little step counts. Manifestation is less about pretending to be something you're not, and more about gently guiding yourself toward the version of you that already exists inside. And the mantra, fake it until you make it, works when you feel hopeful about your situation and even feel positive about the thing you are trying to manifest. The second aha moment was make peace with where you are. One of the biggest lessons I've learned is the power of making peace with where you are. Most of the time, I was paying attention to positive things but never addressed my negative feelings. I was running away from them for fear that I might manifest something bad. But when I bumped into them again, they were there waiting for me. I thought I need to feel completely abundant or worthy before I can manifest my desires. But that pressure can make it feel impossible to move forward. Instead, focusing on what feels true for you in the moment can be much more beneficial. This might involve acknowledging your current feelings while still allowing space for hope and small shifts. For example, rather than visualizing abundance from a place of lack, you could focus on gratitude for what you do have or envisioning small steps you can take toward your goals. This approach respects your current reality while still allowing your growth. It's about finding a balance where you can acknowledge where you are without feeling like you have to pretend to be somewhere else. Making peace with where you are involves accepting your current situation without judgment and recognizing that it's okay to feel the way you do. This acceptance can actually create a shift in your energy, allowing to move forward more freely. When you acknowledge your feelings and circumstances, it often opens the door to more authentic sense of hope and possibility. Instead of feeling pressured to force a change or adopt an unrealistic mindset, you can focus on small, achievable steps that feel good to you. Making peace with where you are, you create a solid foundation from which to grow. It can be liberating to let go of the expectation that you must be in a certain emotional state to manifest your desires. Instead, you can focus on gradual improvements and take inspired actions that feel aligned with your current state. The third aha moment was inspired action is beneficial from any emotional state. Another misunderstanding of mine was that I want to pursue with inspired action only when I'm in alignment. So years back, I wouldn't want to take action from a negative place because I thought that's not how it works or it might turn out bad. After my children were born, life got really difficult for me and I was completely focused on caring for them and I didn't have any income on my own and my husband was working hard, but with 2 little ones it just wasn't enough. I felt so exposed and unworthy relying on him for everything, even the basics like food or supplies for the kids. And I knew I needed to make my own money, but I was taking care of the little ones and traditional job felt impossible. So I started looking into making money online. I spent months trying to figure out, feeling a mix of hope and frustration. And when I decided to share some parenting and money advice videos on YouTube, and guess what? Eventually I got monetized. But here's the thing. I thought that I needed to shift my vibration first before taking action, and that's something I really believed I had to do. I put pressure on myself to feel good and be in alignment, to receive inspiration for action that will lead to the results that I wanted. What I learned is that every state has its own inspired action. I was inspired to act out of frustration and despair, and that was okay. That action led to success, and even if I didn't start from a place of high vibration, instead of thinking I needed to feel worthy or abundant first, I realized that taking small steps, even when I felt unworthy, could lead to significant change. This shift made me rethink what manifestation really looks like. Manifestation is not about forcing yourself to feel perfect all the time or reaching an unrealistic emotional state. It's about making peace with where you are and taking inspired action regardless of the current emotions. Whether you're feeling positive or facing challenges, the key is to embrace your authentic emotions and let them guide you to the next step. The real power comes from those small, genuine shifts that bring you closer to your desires. Let go of the pressure to always feel good and trust that every step you take, no matter how small, moves you towards your manifestation. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic. Share your story in the comments, and you may help someone else on their manifestation journey. If this video resonated with you, please like and share. Till next time, bye.